What's up, YouTube? This is Ryu Itachi here to bring you a Bleach 521 review. Excuse me. Alright, this chapter, it was pretty much all dialogue, but it still kind of went by fast to me. But I think that this chapter to me was still good. I don't necessarily want to say perfect, but it was good to me. So you see Renji and Ichigo are falling from the sky, and it starts out with comedy. They fall from the sky, and I think Ichigo's like, let me use Renji as a cushion, and Renji's like, what the hell? I'm barely held up. You want me to be your cushion? Don't you think you should be the opposite way around? And they end up falling on Cone, and then it's minor stuff. So so once they land, you see like a silhouette walk up, and it finds out that's Hikifune, and she's just like, welcome, you're my special guest, and all that fun stuff. So she takes him into her palace. I forget what it's called. Starts with G. And she like throws down on the stove or whatever the hell she's cooking on. I mean, she cooks like some massive quantities of food, and she puts it on the table and just like eat up. And at first, Ichigo's like, society's still messed up. People are training and getting stronger. Do you think it's okay that we should like enjoy ourselves right now, Renji? And Renji kind of has like a inspirational moment. He's like, at some point you'd have to rest anyway, whether you're training or not. Even if we were 100% healed up, you would still need to rest at some point. So it's not bad that we're resting now. It's okay. And then Hikifune comes out and she's like, oh, I guess that Lieutenant Vash actually means something. Well, when she comes out, she's like skinny. She kind of looks like Rengiku to me. Maybe it's just me though. But I mean, she's skinny, minus her breasts. Obviously, her breasts are like still huge. So yeah, she comes out. And next thing you see Renji and Ichigo like spin out their food, like classic anime moment. And they're like, who are you? And she went to explain that her food, it kind of explains her name somewhat. When she cooks, she uses her ryetsu, and I guess she kind of like puts it in the food or whatnot. And the food that they ate, it was pretty much her energy. So they've actually got boosted up a lot. Obviously, she's a captain, so I would imagine she have a lot of ryetsu. But then she goes on to explain that to Ichigo, who's just feeling down about resting. She was like, everything you do here is a stage that encompasses the history of Soul Society and the Soul King itself. For example. And and everyone, all the Zero Division captains were like pretty much kind of like specially selected by the Spirit King because they each attributed something so great that they became part of Soul Society, one way through another. And she goes to explain that she created the artificial soul in the pill. Like before that idea was formed. Each Zero Division captain did something similar. So she went to explain the science behind the artificial soul and whatnot, and explain that's pretty much, the food was pretty much that too. It was transferring ryetsu to another person and making it their own. So I would imagine in essence, Ichigo and Renji kind of would be a little stronger now, since they got her spiritual pressure or energy. But anyway, so that was good information to know. And then we see, she's like, now the next person you go to, you gotta be, I think she said, like, you gotta be careful or something. And, I forget his name. I'm not really good with names. And Saito has something to do with, like, the Phoenix. But, it's Smiley McSmiles. The captain, when they first arrived, he was, like, cheesing, like he was insane. He's next up in line. And, she said that he gave birth to the Zanpakuto toe, and I think it cuts off right there. So as far as my thoughts on the chapter, like I said before, even though it was all dialogue, it kind of went fast to me. To me, we got very important information. Like before, at least me pretty much thought like in order to be a zero division captain, you just had to be uber strong, but that's not really it. Like you had to, do something. You had to go over and beyond pretty much, to be a zero division captain. So that was good information. Hikifune getting skinny. That was kind of. I don't really care too much about that, but it's kind of funny. But anyway, to me the most important thing, other than finding out Zero Division, their history kind of, is Molly McSmiles. Like I want to see him now. Like he gave birth to the Zanpakuto. So like, like how was Soul Society before him? Because each captain pretty much changed Sarate. So like, how were the Shinigami even fighting before Zanpakuto? Did they like actually? Could they still use their powers? Since technically Zanpakuto was always one with the Soul Reaper, it was pretty much the Soul Reaper's power. So like, before did they just fight and like have their powers, or did they not? Like, was it like locked inside, kind of like hidden potential almost? That'd be interesting. It's kind of insane. Like, the explanation we got from the previous times about Zanpakuto is that pretty much everyone in the Soul Society that was a warrior pretty much had it, even if they didn't know the name of it. And to see that wasn't always true, that at some point Zanpakuto didn't even exist. Like, how the hell did they actually? How did one person even kind of create the Zanpakuto? And it kind of makes you wonder, like, how strong is he? I mean, obviously he's Zero Division, but if he pretty much created the first Zanpakuto, whether that was his Zanpakuto or not, he would, in essence, I would imagine he had to be like freaking insanely strong. But that was insane. I give thumbs up to the chapter. You know what I mean? Information wise, it was still pretty epic. The only bad thing, which is not really a bad thing, is it's really so much happening now. It's kind of insane. Like, we got Farsi Kenpachi news. We got a missing Uryu. We got the Soul King, and we're pretty much gonna get a run through of all the Zero Division captains within the next month or so too. So I mean, there's so much happening. It's just like so much we want to see. To me, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's a good thing, a bad thing. Yeah, we got so much we want to see, but it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, I mean, the chapter was good. Don't forget to rate if you thought this video was good or bad. Comment good or bad. If it's bad, tell me why. If you're good, also tell me why. Comment on the chapter. Comment on anything. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe. And this is Ryu Itachi signing out.